I continued driving. Then I see this lady sitting um, on the side of in her yard with somebody standing over the top of her, and I knew that those people were doing a remodel in their house. So I thought that was kind of strange that she was out there. So I stopped, and she kind of turned towards me, and her face was just bright red with blood. So I stopped. I got out of the Jeep, and at this time I didn't know if the guy was trying to help her or what he was doing. And when I said, "What's going on?" he took off. Um, at that point, the lady looked at me and said, "I need help." So I turned back around to go to the Jeep. The guy was already inside my Jeep with the door shut, trying to take off with it. At that time, I opened up the door, grabbed him by the shirt, and threw him down on the ground. Right. And then he kind of went after me, and I kind of tried to defend myself. And the next thing I know, he's like, I felt these taps on the side of my head, like he was trying to punch me, but they weren't very strong punches. And I still didn't know what was going on until I felt something trickle down my chest, and I realized it was blood. And then at that point, the squad cars were like right there because this was his last stop on his rampage, and the cops were already called. And he, at that time, when he saw the cops, he just took off running. So then I was on the phone with 911 trying to tell them where I was at and what was going on so I could get an ambulance here for the lady, because I still didn't know the extent of my injuries, because I just thought, oh, he was just punching me in the head, and I just, maybe my ear was bleeding or something. But then when the cops told me, "You need to sit down now," I knew that I needed to sit down, and I followed the directions, and I could feel like a hole in the side of my head where the knife went through.